man stuck his head into the refrigerator, licking the crushed ice inside in desperation. Then he gathered the crushed ice at the bottom and sucked it up like jelly until not a single bit of ice remained. The man finally let out a long sigh of relief, but the next second, he suddenly started crying inside the refrigerator. As a thief who had broken into this luxurious apartment, he had already been trapped for 2 whole days and nights. If he couldn't find a way out soon, he would die of thirst even if he didn't die of hunger. This was the 60th floor of a skyscraper. The entire house was fitted with explosion-proof and soundproof glass. There was no exit except the locked door. He checked the door and found that it was made of solid wood. So he took out a small knife and began chiseling. Soon he broke through the outer layer, revealing the softer wood inside. He chiseled faster and faster, but as time went by, the broken air conditioner made the room hotter and hotter. Sweat ran down his neck. He was terribly thirsty, so he searched the entire house for water, but found that the whole place had been cut off from water. He stared at the toilet for a long time, but still didn't dare drink from it. Then he crawled to the plant area in the living room, but the automatic irrigation system also had no water. Finally, he set his eyes on the luxurious aquarium. He dipped his hand in to test the water. To his surprise, it was salty. He could only endure the thirst and continue chiseling the door. Suddenly, the small knife hit something hard. He discovered there was a steel layer inside the door. In despair, he lay on the coffee table, trying to contact his accomplices through the intercom, but got no response. He picked up the landline to call the police, but the phone didn't work. He tried turning on the computer, only to find the internet cable wasn't connected. Everything in this mansion felt strange, as if it had been built specifically to punish thieves. Then he noticed the ventilation duct above his head. He thought for a moment, and finally came up with an idea. He moved all the tables and cabinets in the house, tied them tightly together, and after confirming they wouldn't collapse, he carefully climbed up. Now the only thing left was to break the explosion-proof glass. He chiseled a slit along the window frame, revealing the bolts inside. There were 12 bolts under the frame. He broke off a chair leg, carved a wrench-shaped groove, and tried turning the bolts, but the fragile wood soon cracked. So he broke another chair leg, drilled a hole in the center, and continued turning the bolts. After struggling for the entire afternoon, finally one bolt loosened. By the time he had used up all the chair legs, all 12 bolts had finally been removed. He left a letter of apology for the homeowner, and finally escaped alive.